Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I just want to point out we are on version 1.15.0 now. This is the newest version of the game. It came out, I think, this morning as of when I'm recording this, and I didn't find anything in the patch notes that indicated how it would do for old save game compatibility. So, we don't know. Is the answer. I'm going to make a new save right here, and I'm just going to add an underscore 1.15.0 here. So we're just starting a new branch of our save at this point. And if we need to revert, we can. But hopefully we won't need to. Ideally. So for now, I'm wondering... Okay, so yeah, I know that they're talking about adding the rest of Asia out over here fairly soon, and it looks like... They've definitely got some space here, but they haven't done it yet. Okay, good to know. So let's head back over here, and we need to finish up this war. So let's see what we've got going on here. 3 months left on this siege. Looks great. So we need to maintain control over this, right? And it already is controlled. You can also see that there's a little bit of difference here. There's this indicator here indicating that they are attacking war target in Syria. So they're trying to siege this. That's interesting. I don't know why they're trying to siege it, but okay. You can also see here that this is indicating that it is commanded by ruler. That's a nice thing to have there. Previously, you had to look in the tooltip to see if it was commanded by ruler or not. So that's good. They've also reworked, apparently, some of the character interactions here. Oh yeah, this definitely looks a fair amount different. Predicted difficulty in here. That's nice. Okay, so that's pretty convenient. Well, let's get this siege done for now, and they are currently traveling up to attack this, and that makes complete sense. They should do that. We finished our siege, and we're going to head over here and see if we can cut off this force. Because, yeah, I want to chase this down if we can. We got him. Fantastic. There we go. So that puts us at 71% war score, right? We're currently sieging here, and do we care about this? Who is this held by? This is held by this guy. This is not held by the war leader. But this is territory that does belong to him, ultimately. It's not directly held by him, but it does ultimately belong to him. Okay, so they want to siege this, it looks like. We can siege it pretty quickly with their help, so sure, we'll hang out here. This seems fine for the moment. So absolutely A-okay. We're at 74%. Ticking is on our side, and they're sieging down here. Or they were. They were sieging down here. I'm not sure where they went, actually. Oh, here they come. Okay, good to know. So they're on their way up with, like, 7,000 troops. This is fine. We can take this. They're going to try to take back their capital. So we're going to finish this siege. Actually, they're trying to siege the war target. We're going to finish this siege, and then we're going to immediately... Yeah, it looks like they're making the right call here, is my guess. We're going to immediately come over and defend the Wurkel. This is the right move right here. Although, they got tied up a little bit from another war, but that's fine. We can take this on our own. So that's absolutely okay. Our portable shrine domicile building just finished. And let's see, are there any other structures that we need other than that legitimist structure? I don't think so. Like, we'd love to build this, but we would have to be either scholar or legitimist. We could change to scholar. What happens if we change to scholar, build this, and then change back? Does the building get disabled? Maybe. Maybe. So that would require legitimist. Yeah, we're basically as built up as we can be at this point. This war is over, and we just need to wait for it to end. There we go. Excellent. So he paid us 315 gold. We'll disband our troops, and at this point, we need to be thinking about how we can go about getting a claim, right? So I want to head to the castle here, but the whole thing is currently occupied. This is awkward. We might want to move our court, or we could just wait. The Byzantines are taking over a fair amount of territory over here. So that's noted. That's a little awkward for us. We don't really want the Byzantines to do that. Oh, yeah. Automated armies is something that they've added as of this patch. So you can let the game control them. You can toggle it in the military view. I'm probably almost never going to do this. But yeah, this is the automated armies up here. You still manually buy men-at-arms, hire mercenaries, and go on raids. Okay, sure. You can do so at any time, even in the middle of a war. So you can have it auto-assign commanders. And I think this is okay. And hiring troops should be manual. Absolutely. We're almost never going to actually have automated armies. So that's understood. 882 to fully reinforce this. I think that we do that. What else are we going to spend that money on, right? So that seems fine. We now have 5,046 troops here, including 82 special soldiers. So what do we have for a Stand With Us contract? I saw one pop in somewhere. I would assume it would be somewhere down over here. Let's see what we've got. So contracts available. Okay, it's not currently available. We can ransom this guy, which we should do. And what else are we interested in? Solicit charity? Not exactly. So this guy. He is currently losing this crusade. Very interesting. We can't offer to join the crusade, I don't think. For one thing, we're Hebrew. So, you know, that's a little bit awkward. So that's definitely a thing. I think for the meantime, we should probably... This is a criminal contract up here. Go away. I think we should probably travel to solicit charity out over here. So let's travel to accept this. This is fine. We want to scout for talent. So what do we get here? Let's get on with our task. 21, 23, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we'll put this guy in to drop our phase time. Our phase time is still going to be pretty long. No doubt about that. Okay, so we've got 23, 18, 15, and 20. So I think these are all different people. This one's 14 now. But sure. So these are going to be pretty long phase times. And that's not necessarily shocking. This is a learning scheme, right? So that's fine. We're just going to sit here for a little bit, and I just want to kind of watch what we've got going on over here. There's a Stand With Us contract, but at this point, I'm starting to get very, very interested in becoming landed. So what we're doing at this moment is we're kind of just waiting out this crusade and seeing what the situation looks like after the crusade. The journey of a lifetime. Yeah, we can definitely take this guy on. We need more champions, so we basically need to take whatever we can get. That's absolutely fine for right now. So yeah, as I was saying, we're basically just waiting out this crusade and seeing what this ends up feeling like. Because we're interested in reestablishing the Kingdom of Jerusalem, right? But we can't become legitimate without a pressed claim. So how can we go about getting a pressed claim? That's an interesting question. We could also just do an adventurer invasion of something, if I recall correctly. How do we do that? I saw it at some point. There's this Restore Israel. That would be a very good thing to do. We want to do this. But what we want to do first, of course, is we want to do an adventurer invasion. But not while this is happening. That's for sure. So we're going to wait that out for sure. And let's see here. What do we got available here? So this is our current succession. Yeah, that's fine. 71% chance that this guy agrees to stay, and he did. Excellent. So that looks good. I would like to build a structure here, but there just isn't anything actually useful. We would have to be legitimate, so I think we're basically as good as we can go there. So I'm wondering, maybe they need to be at peace. Adventurer, duchy, or county invasion? Yeah, that's what we need to do. Gotcha. Okay, victorious crusade. So the crusade is over. They're going to be going home. And that's great. So the kingdom of Jerusalem has been established at this point. He has a truce with, like, everyone. Understood. So our camp is located in his realm. So we would need to move camp, which we cannot do while traveling. So we need to wrap up this current contract, and I think we just do an adventurer invasion of Jerusalem is, I think, the idea here. The question is, do we think we could take him? Yes. I think we could. He has 7,200 special soldiers. Are they just light infantry? Because if so, I strongly suspect we could take him. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and execute this scheme. It might not happen. It's only a 59% success chance. Yeah, we failed. That's fine. We just want to go back to camp at this point. Tell me my future, oh wise one. Okay, it bodes ill, but that's fine. So for now, what we want to do is we want to move camp, and we want to move camp just outside the realm. Okay, well, let's go. That's going to cost a lot of provisions. That's understood. And now what I want to do is I want to declare on this guy with an adventurer kingdom invasion, ideally. So our level of fame is less than exalted among men. How much more prestige would we need to get that? About 2,000. We could simply do a duchy invasion and just take the Duchy of Palestine and work from there. I think the kingdom invasion is the way to go, though. So to that end, let's grab this Stand With Us contract. This is fine. And we're going to raise up our armies over here. And we're going to head right on up and eliminate this. Beautiful. His forces are already right here. That's very convenient. Okay, an enemy ally joined the war. We don't really care, though. We could actually just swing by and take them out on the way through and then come up over here. Beautiful. So they get absolutely crushed. Not stack wiped, unfortunately, but they did get crushed. So that looks good. We're at 15% war score at this time. So this is a conquest, so all we need to do is maintain control here. I want to chase down this force. There we go. We got him. Excellent. So we captured somebody there, and at this point, I'm just taking a look here. I think we sieged their capital, to be honest. So let's just head on over here. Ticking war score should be on our side very shortly. We stack wiped this, which is beautiful. And our ally is on their way up to attack something. He is moving to attack war target in Syria. Yeah, this is not useful, but whatever. So we've got 50 days left on this siege. And at this point, we're just working on grinding up our prestige to be able to get a kingdom invasion claim, right? That's the idea here. I think we're going to skip being legitimists. We didn't get war score for that. This guy's the war leader. Okay, I didn't realize that. So let's go take this instead. That'll be wonderful. And that'll be 4 months. Sounds good. So we need to work up our prestige quite a lot here. And I don't think we can get any prestige from this, can we? I don't think so. This costs prestige, but really we're interested in fame, not prestige. We just need to have 1,000 prestige in order to press the claim. So that's fine. We have that. All we need now is a little bit more fame in order to get exalted among men. So that looks good. We can fight these guys and farm some fame off of them. I'd love to do that. Let's finish up this siege, and we will be dead within a year. Okay. So that means we gotta move. Okay, let's take the Parthian tactics for now. Let's disband our troops. So our guy thinks he's going to be dead soon. Now, he is a lunatic. His health is poor. And there's not too much we can do about it. He probably will actually die quite soon. So that means that we can't do this. Yeah, I don't want automated armies right now. That means that we cannot do this. And we likely won't be able to do it in this lifetime. Especially not since he has a whole bunch of mercenaries. That's quite a lot of troops at this time. So we might have to consider working up next life as well. Which isn't the end of the world. Let's see what we've got from our patrons here. Not really anything going on at this time that they'd be willing to give us. Well, this guy would be willing to give us 192 gold. We'll take that. And what do we got here? 11 gold or 400 provisions? We'll take the provisions. And then this is going to be ransoms, which we absolutely are interested in. Okay, so we're going to need to gather some provisions. What do we got here? Terrible odds, but let's see what we get here. 371 provisions. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. So these are going to go away on succession. 9,940 of these are mercenaries, right? Okay. I was just checking to see if we had access to alliances for that. That's not the case. So to that end, what if we were to instead get landed elsewhere? Instead of just going directly for Jerusalem. It's a potential option. Egypt is relatively weak. They do have a lot of mercenaries currently. So that's understood. So who are they fighting here? I'm wondering if maybe we should offer military assistance for this guy. So we would join this just for a friendship. Alternatively, if we went into here again, where is this guy? This guy. Offer military assistance in exchange for gold. He would not accept this. Okay. So the idea here would be, hopefully we don't die in a year. We would help this guy fight Jerusalem to work down his special soldiers and run him out of gold. Now, he's got a pretty good amount of gold at the moment, to be clear. Alternatively, we could just sit here and let them fight. And bide our time. We would need additional fame. That's the major issue at this moment. That time constraint really adds a big issue. Like a really big issue. I suppose we could potentially build something up with an activity. Hunts give prestige. So we could do this. Higher peril grants more prestige. Yeah. So that's fine. We're just going to do a regular hunt here, I think. And I mean, yeah, we're just going to start this hunt, I think. 30 gold for the, yeah, we're an adventurer. 105 gold. I mean, we can throw gold at this. The intent would be slay beast. Okay. Well, let's give it a try. Soon. 75 prestige and success chance increases greatly. We're probably going to take that. So this is currently at a 38% success chance, and we did gain 75 prestige, so that looks good. Okay, what do we got here? Middling peril and middling prestige, mild and trivial, or middling and middling. Well, we go for the hyena. This is the highest prestige, and the success chance decreases greatly for antelope. So, yeah, we're going to go for the hyena. We'll see how that goes. Illegal prey, huh? I want this guy to join our camp, actually. Excellent. An honest mistake, huh? Okay, what do we got here? Do people buy the lie? Probably not. But they did. Okay, fantastic. So that's good. And we cornered the hyena. This method is more perilous, but we would gain 35 prestige. After it, we ride. We're going to die in a year anyway, right? So let's give it a go. Okay, 22 provisions. I guess. We'll take 22 provisions. Sure. What else do we have here? The hunt failed. Unfortunate. Well, we gained a little bit of prestige anyway, and that's something. So we still need a fair amount of prestige to get there, right? We need about 1,027 prestige. 1,027 prestige is quite a lot of prestige. Especially since we're going to be dead in a year. Let's visit the temple holding for now. This will give us the opportunity to buy supplies. So what are we interested in here? Yeah, 337 gold for that. That'll be fine. And then back to camp. So now we could move our camp, and let's move this up into Egypt for the moment. So that'll cost about half of our supplies. Excellent. Anything here that gets us prestige? No, but we did make a friend. So there is rescue a fair subject down over here, which we can certainly do. We're interested in grabbing an Arid Explorers pack, and let's see if we can get this done. So we can see Jerusalem is losing this war at this point. But this will be fine for now. So let's see here. 32? Yes. And then 34 for our thug here. That's actually pretty huge. 18, 17, and that's fine. So this is plenty to get us up to 100% chance. Beautiful. So we're going to do this for the moment, and we're just keeping an eye on this Kingdom of Jerusalem war. Keep in mind, their special soldiers do not regenerate. However, that is a lot of mercenaries. So that's understood. And we'll see if we actually do end up dying in a year. It's not so much a year anymore at this point. We would be maybe dying fairly soon. And hopefully not, but you never know. This is maybe something that we're interested in doing, but we're on this contract right now, so there's not too much we can do about that. Exotic animals, huh? I mean, that's prestige per month. We'll take it. We're gaining some amounts of prestige here. So that's good. A pet dog, huh? Sure. We'll take a pet dog. What do we want to name it? Amiable, Nosewise, or Gray? Or we could, you know, write our own, but we'll go with Nosewise. What a great name. Do we get prestige for any of this? I mean, somebody would die here, but we get 150 prestige. Done. We lost our heavy infantry captain and bodyguard and master of arms and archer captain and pike captain, but, you know... It's fine. This is actually differently laid out. This is a much more efficient layout. I like it. So this guy is good at this. This guy's average. Poor. 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 And we don't have a valid camp priest. Okay. So that sounds good. Well, let's just work on getting this scheme finished up. But it is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we might die fairly early on. And if so, we're going to focus really, really hard next life on getting our heir landed. And that would be this lady. Okay. She's not very good at things, but that's fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.